really appreciate your remedies. They are unusual. I never find any remedies in this world like.
But I'm telling you logical remedies, right? They actually
Really,
work.
I wish I could have that sense to make remedies like you.
It will come. See, again, I will tell you, if you want to make remedies, it's a very simple process. Make a list of house, all the significations of one house. Like first house, what are it signifies? Then you make a significations of planets, another table. Then you make the signification of what every Rashi means, right? Then you take a slider. This is for predictions as well. This is for your making remedies as well. You see which house you move your slider to that particular house, like fourth house, mother, milk, public. So this is your first slider. The sign there is Sagittarius. So you move to temple. Uh, any temple, people, education institutes. So this is your second slider. Plant setting there is Rahu, foreign students, foreign subjects. So this is your prediction now. Fourth house, Sagittarius, Rahu. The person will go for a foreign education. This is prediction. Remedy is to provide or start reading about the foreign language or foreign culture, foreign history. This is how you make a prediction and a remedy both. Right, Nitaji?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the same thing which we did in Yogini class, right? I hope you guys have made it. We sent out the complete list in the end of the course.
I wish I will join that class very soon because I'm very interested in that.
No, first of all, complete this. Again,
Sure.
focus. This is just I wrote on Facebook right now. Focus is everything. So focus on one course, finish your karma and relationships. You make sure you know how to see different types of combinations in chart. Then only you move to anything else. Yes,
Okay,
Shivani.
sir. Sir,
Will
in
it,
case someone have Mars and other one is having Ketu in the Lagna,
okay.
before marriage, can we do something so afterwards there is no fight with the brother will happen or the marriage will go smooth?
Okay.
Donation of blanket for the Ketu person.
Wonderful.
Correct.
What's her name? Nita.
Yes.
Now, again, the question you are asking that the person has a Mars Saturn combination again happening in the chart.
Okay, the person is having Mars Saturn combination. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
101 17 Express, Mars is retro.
I know this. See, last time you asked question, I told you there's a Shukra Rahu combination. I thought you were asking for yourself. That's why I said, Shukra Rahu.
No, but the person whom for I'm asking, he was having the Shukra Rahu problem.
Yes, that's what I thought. I thought because most of the people ask for themselves.
Oh.
So that's why I said you might be having a Shukra Rahu, but it was a client's chart.
No, it was a client.
See, I'm telling you the Prashna, na, there's nothing like Prashna in life.
I have 2-3 questions.
Yeah,
First
first
thing
of all,
is,
Raghav, the thing is your promotion is about to happen.
there is a meeting which will happen in coming 5-10 days.
I know this. Your Saturn is improving and your Surya is improving now. This will happen now. Promotion is about to happen.
Thank you so much.
Old client who has sent me the chart of his brother,
Okay.
and my old client had married twice, so
Okay.
he's really worried that such event might happen with his brother too. So his brother is getting married in 3 months. So I have seen that his 7th lord is placed in 6th house with Sun Rahu. It is Mercury. 7th lord is Mercury, and it is placed in 12th house with Sun Rahu. So there is one more thing that can we give a remedy of Mercury to someone who is getting married?
Nah, ma'am, tell me one thing. In his chart, where is the moon?
So in 9th house,
Okay. And what's the sign there?
Leo.
This particular moon is afflicted in his chart. Tell me why.
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. What is the combination of moon?
The moon is placed in the sign of Leo. Next to it is Jupiter in Virgo.
Okay.
And the Lord, that is like Sun, is placed in 12th with Rahu and Mercury, the Lord of 9th house.
Okay. Moon is afflicted, right? 9th lord goes in 12th house?
Yes.
Okay.
9th Lord.
Now you ask your question.
So, sir, he was asking that for a remedy that marriage should go smoothly, or everything goes fine in his marriage. Like he shouldn't marry twice or something like that.
Nidhi,
And
go through a sequence. Moon is the 8th lord here in chart,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
right? First thing. Moon is the 8th lord sitting in 9th house.
Yes, sir.
9th house is the blessing of ancestors.
Yes, sir.
Due to 9th house, marriage can happen properly.
Hmm.
Now 9th lord that is going in 12th house, going in a Maranakana Sthan.
Yes.
Tell me what will happen when the person will get married.
His father is not there, and his sister also died recently. Someone murdered his sister.
Now you tell me whether the chart is speaking truth or not. I asked you only one planet in the chart.
And he's
Nothing else.
also running Moon Dasha, Moon Mahadasha.
Case solved.
Yes, sir.
Did or did not I ask you only one planet? I said I only ask where is the moon in the chart.
Yes, sir.
Nothing else. Why? Because that's the culprit of your chart right now. So 9th house moon, Nidhi, you are going to tell me the remedy. Please tell me the remedy right now. So Nidhi, next time when I ask you what's the problem with moon, please look properly. Okay. Now when the dasha moon is running, see the dasha moon is only good for 2% of people. Reason being is it is exalted only with 2 degrees. So it has a very little span it has given that this is how precise I'm going to be. 98% of the time I'm going to be horrible for people. You can check your dasha, moon antal dasha, moon pratintal dasha, and moon mahadasha extremely worse. Mercury half good, half bad, 15 degrees. Mars extremely good for everyone, 27 degrees exalted. Jupiter extremely bad for 96% people, exalted on 4 degrees. So when you look at the dasha, you should know the person is running a moon dasha. Nobody can make him happy on the earth. The person when he will start after moon, when the Mars will come, tell him it's going to be extremely good dasha. Time period na, in his house, the vastu is extremely negative because I'm telling you one golden rule of the remedy. Until and unless 4th house, 4th lord, moon is not involved, do not go for vastu. When you are running extremely malefic dasha of moon and you want some relief, tell him, buddy, go for a vastu right now. You will get relief. The vastu is extremely negative right now. Do you know his home right now? Have you ever been to his home?
No, sir.
Okay. Tell him establish a shivling or donate, or if we get a chance to establish shivling in a temple, establish a shivling and do the pran pratishtha Bhagwan Shiv. Then only he can. I mean, see, moon was so erratic. No God wants to talk to him. Moon was one planet when nobody wants to, deal with him. He was so moody. When Bhagwan Vishnu wanted to deal with moon he was so illogical that Bhagwan Vishnu said, it's useless to talk to you. Read Ling Purana. That how Lord Vishnu got irritated because of moon. Brahma said, I made a mistake that you were born out of me. It was only Lord Shiva who were able to control and hold him in his head. No one else. So the best remedy for the Dasha of moon is, tell him every morning, take a particular, mix your Panchamrit and do the Rudrabhishek. Go for Vastu. These are the 2 remedies, Nidhi. And in his case, he should take the Narmada Shivling, the red color Shivling which comes out. Then only the malefic effect will go down the moon. This has to be in this early morning, Nidhi. Just 1 second. Let me give out the remedy. One more remedy. Take the Parat Shivling. Offer what do you call? just before the class, I was reading this. There's this one thing. Do the what do you call lemon? Take some lemon on it and do lemon on it. His problem will be solved in 11 days. Dude, give him a guarantee. I guarantee 11 days.
ठीक है सर, I will give the guarantee. 11 days. So lemon बस उनको
Every morning.
अभिषेकम, do the अभिषेकम with the lemon.
With the lemon.
Okay.
On a parad shivling.
Yeah, he has Parachute. Yes, I have. Okay.
Do
ठीक
this.
है सर, thank you so much.
See, any problem which is not getting solved now, take parad. Mercury is the fastest reacting material. Whatever is not happening will happen due to Mercury.
Because of the Mercury is only suffering. The child is, child
In
is
the
suffering.
Prashna also it's Mercury.
बच्चा ऐसा छोटा 4 साल का वो अलग होके बैठे होंगे.
And see the Nemeth. Like you were talking to me while I was listening to you. What wife handed over? Lemon water.
बस ठीक है सर, हो जाएगा.
The Nemeths
Thank you,
also.
sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Srinivasa, it's a parad. It's a Mercury shivling. Which is also known as parad.
How do you spell that? How do you spell it, sir?
Nitin has wrote it.
Okay. Thank you.
This is, the Sitaji, any given day when you wake up in the morning, make a prashna for her. That is her chart for you for the lifetime.
Okay.
There are people, like there was a one very interesting chart. I did his reading 2018. I still remember that chart because I'm using that same chart till now. The interesting thing in this chart is, this is how you help people and how people try to kill you. So there was this lady in his office, divorced. And that is why I say some people deserve problems in their life. There's a reason why they're going through hell. So this lady was in his office with a kid. So this guy started helping her, and he started teaching her that you should do this. Slowly the attraction became good, and this guy was also giving out fee for his brother, for his siblings, starting giving money to his family. And this guy is a photographer for a particular magazine, a very famous magazine. He's a photographer. Eventually they got married. But slowly, they started taking all his money, and this guy was extremely living in poverty right now. The person who has his own house is living like a rent in his rented house. So one day, while he came back from office in this tense atmosphere, the person who was serving him food came near to him and said, "There is a poison in it, do not eat. They have planned to kill you today." So what this person did, he took his camera, took his bag, went out of the house, and that was the end of story. And then he explained me how he actually went. I mean, see, he came out, he said, "I have a particular amount of rupees." This was his story. 1600 rupees, 1700 rupees. The first train he saw was of Pathankot from Bengal. He came to Bengal from Pathankot. From there, the buses were for Vaishno Devi.
Correct.
So he didn't have money at that point of time. So he said, "I will clean the bus, take me to Vaishno Devi." So he cleaned the bus, took the photographs for the person, went to Vaishno Devi. So when he went to Vaishno Devi, when he was going upside, I'm telling you how God actually helps you in different ways. Huh? This is a story when I heard, I was like, man, this was super interesting story. So he went to Vaishno Devi, and there was one Punjabi Sikh family who was going again, and he was clicking photographs for them. So Sadaji asked him, "Why are you going in dirty clothes? You're going to the Bhavan for darshan. Wear new clothes." He said, "I don't have one. All I have is one bag." He said, "Don't worry, I'll give you new clothes." So Sadaji gave him new clothes for the darshan. So while he was going up, and the CISF person stopped him. He said, "Wait here." He said, "This," and he was going empty-handed in his brain. He was going like, "I'm going for a darshan first time in my life to Vaishno Devi, and I don't have a 1 rupee to offer." So he started crying. I mean, he has teary eyes that point of time. CISF person stopped him and said, "This Mataji cannot go up because of this legs issue. Take his prasad and offer it to the Bhavan." So now he has complete set to
Sadhu.
offer to the bhavan. So the CISO personnel took along with him. Sadaji asked him again when he met him again, what you do, and he explained the story. This is what has happened with me. I said, I've decided that I will start working somewhere here only. Where I will go? I don't have the rent house is gone. My job is gone. I don't want to go back to the place. So I'm looking for something else. Sadaji gave him the job on the spot. Sadaji had this farmhouse. Why I remember this? Because 3 days back I talked to him. He had a very big function which he completed for a celebrity in Delhi.
Great.
So Sadaji had this farmhouse where there's all these barats and all this happening. He said, I have a farmhouse. We already have, requirement for a photo shoot, pre-wedding photo shoots and all these things. So I will give you a salary and you can work on a temporary basis. From there till this point of time, the person has changed completely. From that one helping out a woman and giving out these things, coming to a point where he is living an extremely different life, super rich life.
Mhm.
This is what the Bhagya does. So this was
Marriage
this.
is very difficult.
So this is what I'm telling you. Whenever I have to see his chart, all I have to do is open that Prashna, which I made in 2018. And based on it, till now, all the predictions which we have given till now, it falls in line. Just because of that
And
question.
one more thing, sir. For the Pisces Lagna, most of the time marriage is very complicated stuff. They never feel happy with the spouse.
Okay.
Is there any remedy for all Pisces Lagna which will suit them? Because there is a 6th sign in the 7th house.
Tell them, I'm telling you a very simple remedy. Yeah? This is going to work wonders. Because I did it for one of my cousins. Tell him, ask your in-laws to gift you a dog. Keep him as a sala in your house. So they actually gifted him, all the rituals of sala, of the brother-in-law. They even gifted him a gold chain like they would have done to the wife's brother. This was a remedy done, and this stuff still kept him as her brother,
Kala.
as her sala in the house. So this is a very classical remedy. This is why the animals used to be given out for these reasons. Huh?
And another
Like he's not able to save anything. Like all the money goes somewhere. Like I don't know why it happens. So can you give remedy for him?
Tell me what your husband is wearing.
So he's wearing manik and panna.
Okay, remove the green emerald.
Okay.
Present, I'm telling you, he has to remove. There's a problem of stone in his chart.
So very mentally, I have seen that he's very confused. Like always
Mercury.
remains confused.
See, you are telling me the problem. I'm telling you without even knowing his chart. I'm telling you the problem. Mercury.
Okay.
Do you know what is the combination of getting a stone? How to see a stone in a chart? Why I only ask you one question? I ask you one question, right? What he is
Yes, sir.
wearing, nothing else.
Yes, sir.
What is the combination? In which dasha you buy a stone? Tell me in which dasha you get a stone. If you think you can get a stone by your own will and money, forget about it. You can have millions of rupees in the world, but until and unless dasha comes, you don't get a stone. So what is the dasha? What is the combination in Prashna? Which house represents stones? Okay, who is a karka for stones?
Saturn.
Like nowadays we see, somebody sent me a message the other day, the stone pelters failed. There was so many funny clips of people throwing stones and getting failed. But it ran in my head. There has to be a combination of why these stone pelters are throughout the world. Somebody, anytime I hear a particular state, all I can think of is stone pelters. So what is the combination of Saturn? Absolutely, Saturn is the karka for stones. Which house?
Eight.
Rishi, why second?
हेलो सर इक्लिप्स का आपने बोला था सेकंड इज ऑर्नामेंट्स
Ornaments, not stones.
ओके ओके सॉरी
Difference, huh?
यस
Read Fundamentals of Astrology by R.K. Bhatt. You'll get the carcass. 8th house. So when in Prashna, a combination is a planet is going in a special position that has to be related to stone. A person is wearing a wrong stone, and in your husband's chart, is wearing a Mercury.
Yes, sir.
Mercury 8. What is Mercury 8?
So it's a flower of death.
Not giving respect to elders.
Yes, sir.
Not respecting the religious traditions. Siblings creating problems, friends creating problems, giving wrong advices. Even the friends are like enemies. Mercury
Yes,
8. So that is why confusions, drainage of money, the stone has to be removed.
Okay, sir.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. So I would like to ask about my marriage, which is not settling for quite long time. I have been doing lot of sadhana. That my
Only
Guruji,
one thing. Tell me one thing. Where is Rahu?
in the 8th house, Pisces.
Combination Ashwini in your chart. Tell me.
Leo Lagna.
No.
Lagna Lord is in the 4th house with Saturn and Mercury.
Okay.
And Rahu is with Jupiter in the 8th house. Jupiter is retrograde. And Mars is in the 3rd house. Venus is in the 5th house.
Unusual remedy, but please do it. Instead of this Saturn Mars Dasha you are running, but you have a problem related to Rahu, wear a lead ball. Rahu is the 7th lord as well in your chart.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I was asking, okay, what is the connection of Rahu? Your 7th lord is in 8th house.
Right.
Your marriage isn't going through transformation always. There's a remedy which I'm typing for you. Do it. And what's her name? What's her name?
Ashwini.
Ashwini. Just a second. While the Grahan is happening, if you make any yantra, that is the day, because that's a zero state, right? Rahu and Ketu are zeros. That is the time the yantra gets set. So your problem is happening due to the malefic effect of Surya in your chart. I don't know what's the Surya connection in your chart, ma'am?
I am Leo ascendant and sun is sitting in Lagna.
Okay. Ma'am, this is what I'm telling you by the Prashna as well. April, Surya Grahan is coming. That day, make the yantra of Surya on your notebooks. Like hundreds of them. As many as you want. The magic of doing this thing is, once you make it during the Surya Grahan, the yantra is siddh. After this, you can give out this because this is a Surya Grahan which is happening when the Surya is exalted. After this, throughout your life, when you want to give out the Surya Yantra to anyone, it will work. So once you make it, in the end, make a bigger one, like a very beautiful one with color, red color sketch pen. Get it framed in your house. Place it in a wall, in the eastern wall. Get it on the first one. Sonia ma'am, you have to do it for the Mars Yantra in your house. And fix it on a wall where there's a Vastu dosh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On the Surya Grahan day. People who have a Chandra Grahan, married life problems, people who have Shukra afflicted, people who have problems related to Saturn, work related issues. They will draw the Saturn Yantra, work related issues. हड्डियों में प्रॉब्लम है, arthritis, any other issues, Saturn Yantra, married life problems, draw the Shukra Yantra. You have a Ketu problem, like you do not have a lineage in front of you. See, whenever I say Rahu Ketu, something happens there. The light flickers. Whenever the Surya Grahan, after that, the Chandra Grahan will come. This is the time period you will draw these yantras. Surya Grahan and Chandra Grahan. Do this as a remedy. Once you will draw it, now you have Siddha that yantra. It means after this you can also give it to other people. But for yourself, get it established in the wall.